Erisa Sano, also known as Brooke Herring, is one of the best squash players to come out of Western Canada. Currently playing on the Pro Satellite Tour, we caught up with her at a tournament in Vancouver.
We're here with Erisa Sano Herring, also known as Brooke Herring, professional squash player. And you just won your first round match, right?
Yes.
And it went all right.
Won my first match, 3-love.
Not too much trouble there.
Yeah. It was a good match to, I guess, get used to the courts.
Uh-huh. And so can you tell us the story behind your two names?
Oh yeah, so the story behind my two names is I was born and raised in Canada. My dad's Canadian and then my mom is Japanese. So when I was born here, I got my Canadian name, which was Brooke Herring. And then my mom, so she still has her Japanese citizenship. She just has her permanent residence in Canada. But with her Japanese passport, I can get a Japanese citizenship as well. So when my mom made my Japanese citizenship, my Japanese side of the family wanted me to have a Japanese name. So that's why Erisa is like my first name, and then Sano is my last name, which is my mom's last name. So it's my Japanese family's name. So that's why I have two completely different names, two different people. Brooke Herring for Canadian and Erisa Sano for Japan.
But you grew up in Victoria, is that right?
Yeah, I grew up in Victoria. Yeah.
Victoria, British Columbia, Canada.
Yeah, beautiful British Columbia.
And now you're traveling the world playing on the pro squash circuit, right?
Yes, sir.
Since how long have you been doing that?
This is just my second year. I started once I graduated from university in 2022. So, yeah.
And so how many tournaments do you play per year?
I think maybe about like 15 tournaments.
15?
Like, yeah. Just a little bit more than one a month. Yeah.
But the season goes from which month to which month?
The season's basically all year round, but different continents kind of have their own seasons. So the Oceanias, their season is usually during our summer months. So I think to August. And then the European season, I think, is usually usually early on in the year, from maybe like January, maybe December to June, I think. And then I know the American, like North America, tends to have a lot of their tournaments, I'd say in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you must have visited a lot of countries.
Yes, I have.
Which one did you enjoy the most?
Ooh, I like most of the countries, almost all the countries I've been to, but my favorite one is probably Brazil. I went to Rio de Janeiro for a 5K, and that was beautiful. Like it looked just like, you know, Rio the movie with the blue bird. It was just like that. Like everyone was very happy. It was very colorful. There was lots of fruit everywhere, and
The nice beaches, right?
yeah, nice beaches and really nice weather. It was beautiful.
So you play mostly 6K to 20K tournaments, is that right?
20K is still a little bit high. I usually play more like 3 to 9.
3 to 9?
6, 9, yeah, those.
Mm-hmm.
My ranking allows me to play those tournaments. And then actually next week there's a 15K at Van Lawn, which is in Vancouver. That's the biggest tournament I've ever gone to with my ranking, so I'm really, really excited for that.
Okay, cool. So now that squash has been admitted to the Olympics, you're hoping to represent Japan, right?
Yes.
Do you think there's more of an upside to playing for Japan?
Yeah, so I think like with Japan, the reason why I started representing them starting when I was 15 was because they supported me more financially. So there's a lot of tournaments that I never would have had the chance to play if if I didn't represent Japan. Like if I was representing Canada, I just never would have played them. But then I got a lot more experience being playing those tournaments, representing Japan. So, you know, this is a bit of me, like, I guess, paying back for like my thank you, but also like I just get more opportunities with Japan.
Yeah. Well, Naomi Osaka seems to have done well for herself, right?
Yeah, she has. And there's a lot of other like Japanese athletes that are doing amazing right now too.
And I understand to pass the time during your travels, you've started a YouTube channel. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, I have. So I started a YouTube channel. It's I guess my username is called Rising Sun 0904. But if you just look up Erisa Sano Herring, which is just my pen name for my squash, my pro squash, it'll come up. And yeah, like I needed to find something to do, I guess, between the hours of training and, you know, when I'm traveling and stuff. And, you know, being a professional squash player, it's such a special opportunity that I get to have that, you know, most people will never get to have. And I want to be able to show people kind of what it's like to be a professional squash player, and also to show the world kind of like all these unique places and flavors, cultures that I get to experience. Yeah, I just want to kind of, I don't know, maybe try to help bring the squash community more and bring people outside the squash community to become interested in squash.
All right, everybody, please support Brooke's channel. I've already subscribed, and you should too.
Thank you.
Remember, it's called Erisa Sano Herring.
Sorry?
Is it actually called Erisa Sano Herring?
So you pronounce the R as an L, so it's Erisa.
Erisa.
Yeah, Erisa Sano Herring.
But it's spelled with an R.
But it's
Okay.
spelled with an R. But
So-
right now I have 10 subscribers, which is amazing to me. I
Yeah.
got double digits,
So everybody follow Brooke on her quest to reach the Olympics. And thanks for doing this, Brooke.
Thank you. Thank you so much for interviewing me. I had fun. This was
cool.
nice. I liked it.
All right. Bye.
And here's a couple of excerpts from Brooke's YouTube channel.
So it's raining right now. I'm going to grab, that's like the local Uber, to the squash courts, and then start getting warmed up. I think I should be leaving in the next 10 minutes at least. Oh, this is such a great angle of me. I'm figuring out how this works. Okay, so update on my match. I lost 3-love. I was up 9-5 in the first game, and then I lost 12-10, 12-10, 11, 6 or 5. Yeah, it was tough, but you know, it is what it is. I got pooped out in the third game, got really tired, and then after that, okay, wait, I should be looking at the camera. So, I'll get used to it. Yeah, so I lost 3-love, got pooped out in the third game. I was playing like pretty good squash, like it's getting better and better. Luckily, like it's coming back to me to play matches again, so that's good. And yeah, this is like good progress. Yeah, now I guess I'm just like hanging out at the club. I watched like only maybe just a few rallies of the women's other semifinals. And then I watched both of the men's semifinals and was, I don't know, I guess hanging out with Amishan and a couple of the other Malaysians and joking around. And then now I'm actually about to go to the pool. So I'll show you what that looks like. But yeah, I'm you know, treating myself to a little pool day.